Hello, this is Lisa Russell
And Misty Lore.
with the podcast We're All Psychic. Misty,
Lisa.
do you think we're all psychic?
Why, yes, I do, frankly. Lisa,
Yes,
do
Misty,
you think we're all psychic?
I do.
I like the calmness of your voice.
Could you notice how I felt when I was saying things differently?
I could feel your energy
How'd you
vibes.
how'd you do that?
I totally tuned into your vibes
Tuned into my vibe.
and got mellow.
I can kind of tune into yours and I feel really, really, really awake.
Oh, now we're
Really,
awake.
I was really tired. I'm getting more awake because I'm feeling into your brain energy. Your
Girl,
brain is high powered, Misty. Jeez, calm that thing down.
a lot going on there. A lot going on.
Ooh, man. So, listeners, this is just an audio podcast with me and Misty. And we're going to talk about how to sense your energy field. And if you have not done that before, and if you do, we'd love to hear how you do it in the comments or any suggestions to people trying to do this for the first time or looking at it or noticing that they're doing it. So, Misty, I was just telling her about a podcast Donna and I did. Part two of I think it was the Angels and Spirit Guides Expectations. And Donna and I were doing that podcast, but I kind of went off on a tangent about paying attention to something. Attention span. Where's your attention in your body? And it got me thinking about how to explain how to feel your energetic body, basically. So what I kind of think when I think about that, one of the first things I did when I was younger and I was trying to build my little protection bubbles, they were little then, but I was trying to push
Mm-hmm.
out energy. This is when I started projecting positive energy instead of just putting up barriers. I was trying to push out from me and out this good energy and no one can get in, right? Except who I let in or what I let in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't make any sense, does it? Like really.
No,
So,
it
but
does.
what I was really doing, I'm going to use it in terms of attention span. So what I was doing was putting my attention right where my attention is. What is your attention? It's just it's a hard thing to brain. What is your attention? You can't have an attention on something without a consciousness, first of all, and a soul, I think. But what is your attention, Misty? What do you think it is? Like you swear your focus is. What is it? It's an energy. I mean, your attention is freaking.
Mm-hmm. It's a mood.
It's an energetic thing. Putting your attention.
Okay.
Remember Biwu saying you can feel people watching you. It's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand? Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense? And Missy already knows how to feel the
Mm-hmm.
energetic body, as we demonstrated at the beginning of this podcast. But I'm trying to find a kind of a new way to explain it to people who've never realized they're feeling it or they want to try it. Because
I got a good example.
okay,
So let's say you're at a party and you walk into the room and it's like everybody's quiet, nobody's talking, and the mood is just really, really down. You
oh yeah,
automatically pick that mood up without saying a word, talking to anybody. You get the intention of this party's not really happening.
but if I could say you're in that party, where would your attention, your actual attention be? Like on a person who's bringing it down or the vibe itself? That's like your empathy picking
The
up the vibe. But but like,
energy, yeah.
yeah, there's if you take your attention off that energy, then it won't feel that way, right? Say I walk in like, okay, my friend Julie Thompson, now she's Julie something else because she is married to my cousin, JT. She one time she says to me, well, she was very outgoing. She's Sagittarius, if anyone wants to know. And she's very outgoing. And she's just she would do this thing called owning the room. You've seen people own the room, they walk in and
Yes.
they just kind of she did that wonderfully and nobody
Take
hate
classes on
everyone's
that. Yeah.
everybody loves it. She's just so fun. I mean, it was really great. She just go from person to person, lighting up everybody she went to.
Mm-hmm.
I said to her, "How do you do that?" She's just like, I just own the room. I just go in there and I say, I'm gonna make everybody in there happy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Putting out the intention.
she was putting out the intention to do it, and also her attention span was on making everybody happy around her and getting attention herself. So, and giving it
Mhm.
back, and the giving back, give a high energy vibe, basically, was what she wanted to do.
Mhm.
So she said, "I'll show you."
Yes.
She said, "I'll show you." And we went up to Morningside in Decatur, and she walks in, but she always there was a worker there that was like pretty friendly with her, and she starts with him and talks and like brings him up, and then she goes from person to person. And so I watched her really carefully, but I didn't get anything just watching her. I was like, well, I'm gonna watch her energetically. So I kind of tuned into her,
Mm.
like you said, tuned into me. I kind of tuned into her energy, I kind of sank into it because I was always sort of agoraphobic. I was afraid of going places, so I really wanted to learn this skill. It looked like acting, but
Mhm.
she looked like she
Mhm.
really felt that way. But it wasn't acting. It was she really felt that way, but she could generate it
Yeah, she
really
did.
quick. She'd go,
Yeah.
woo,
No matter what kind of mood she was in, I bet
yeah,
you she could do it. Yeah.
yeah. It was really cool. So we went in there and she did that, and like halfway through, I did that, just sensed it with my energy, what she was doing, and the best way, and my attention span, what I could see was like her attention would be immediately all completely focused on the person she was talking to, like just completely focused on that person, and
Mhm.
energetically, her attention was on that person. And as soon as
She was
someone
making
else,
him feel special.
yeah, and then as soon as someone else came
Mhm.
up and said something, she her energy would go both ways. And just as strong
Mhm.
to both of them. And let's say, like, to this person to be green and to this person to be yellow. She has her attention span in two places. Her attention is in two places. So her energy
Mhm.
is going to these two places, right? So many
Mhm.
times people are like, I watched this movie, or I watched, let's say, the Power Disc or Netflix forever, TV show, or binge watched a TV show, and they're just exhausted afterwards. But all you're doing is sitting there and you're not really thinking. You're being told how to think, but it's
Mhm.
paying attention and using your energy a lot, as in like doing cards a lot or Reiki a lot or something like that. Using the energy will do the same exact kind of effect of having exhaustion from paying attention to something too much, like being in class or doing a test or something like
Mhm.
that. Do you know? Does
It's
that make sense?
mentally exhausting
I don't know. I think
is
I
what
think
some people will call it.
yes, it is mentally, it's physically and really just emotionally, and every way it can be exhausting. It's not
Yeah,
always.
emotionally, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like with the attention span, like it's really hard for me to when I was younger to conceptualize having my attention everywhere in the room. But when I got older, it wasn't such a weird concept to be like, I can be aware of everything, but how can I really? And I'm doing that with my energy field. So I'm kind of like tuning away from paying attention to anything, which I'm great at. Not paying attention to
Mhm.
anything and just feeling
Mhm.
everything, and then it's just kind of like
Mhm.
naturally there goes the energy. It starts building more. Then you can feel like with your attention, different places in your body where your energy is. Like Misty, like pay attention to your right elbow all of a sudden. Just put all your attention on your right elbow. You're paying attention to your right elbow. I'm paying attention to my
Mhm.
right elbow. Can you notice anything else in your body really while you're paying a lot of attention to your right elbow? Like I feel a little pressure on my foot.
No.
I have my knee on my foot. It's not like it's pins and needles before I did this. I need to move it. But that's what I'm
Mm.
saying.
I
Like
mean, yeah,
to
my back hurts a little bit, but yeah, not much probably because I'm paying attention to my elbow.
This is interesting. Something I learned, I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but I learned this kind of energy work, I guess you could call it, of putting my attention on something very young without realizing I was doing it. I was playing basketball, and I did the like I was like in 6th grade or something, and I did the thing where you throw the ball up from between your legs and try to swoosh up, with the ball.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it hit the rim and hit me in the head, because I didn't do it right. And I threw it really hard and
Mhm.
it knocked me out.
Oh
And
no.
when I sat up, my head hurt here, my head hurt here because I was on a concrete ground.
God,
Everything
yeah.
hurt, and I just looked up and I looked at the basketball pole, and I was like, "Oh, I was really young. I'd never felt that kind of pain like that." And I was just looked at the basketball pole, and it's like, I am that basketball pole. I put all my attention on that pole, and I just tried with all my empathy to be that. I didn't think of it that way. I'm trying to like I am that pole was the way I thought of it, and then all the pain went away. So it was kind of like my attention span went like all inside the pole and being the pole, and stuff like that. So I think it's interesting. And so think about like also with your attention when you go, let's say you're at out with you and me and maybe your husband and some other people, you probably always have a little bit of attention on your husband, right? It's like because
Mhm.
you're used to that. You always have like some attention where he is. You always kind of know.
Mhm.
So this is kind of the energy working too, even though you haven't really maybe been eyeballing where he is. You just kind of know, right?
Right.
How do you know that? Not his habits.
Um,
It's not necessarily could be his habits. You've been married a long time, but you always have, haven't you? Always kind of known where he
mhm.
was. It's weird.
I guess when you're with somebody for so long, you automatically do it and don't even think about it.
It's true. Yeah. And that's the point I'm making. It's like we all do it.
Mhm.
Feel our energy field. So like I was thinking a good way to explain to someone who's trying to feel their energetic field and realize they're feeling it is to put their energy, I mean, their attention span or your attention right on whatever around you want to feel. Like when I would do the like pushing out energy, I would imagine it like rays of like dark and white and yellow and different colored light, space coming out.
Mhm.
Um, so when I imagine that and I put my attention span on that imagery actually around me, like this, and I'm putting my attention around all of my body. And then I start pushing it out. It's hard to conceptualize to me that I could put my attention in one place. I mean, not in one place, like all around in a big area. Like it was hard for me. Does this make sense to you? The
Mhm.
conceptualization I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Because I
Mhm.
didn't think I could, how you could ever have your attention on more than one thing, really. Maybe that's because 'cause I'm ADD, but I always for me, it was always like I had to pay attention to one thing at a time. I can, do a few things at a time, but not really great, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was gonna say for anyone who wants to try feeling your energetic body, like, let's say, like, you're in Misty's example, you go to a party and it's kinda down, maybe you can feel so you can here we go, put your attention around, like, your heart, like, in front of your heart. You don't wanna pick up this feeling in the room. When I go in a room and it feels that way, a lot of times I feel it around my shoulders, like, it
Mhm.
feels kinda heavy in the room, literally on my shoulders,
Yeah.
and my heart feels
Yeah.
kinda heavy, so I would put my attention span on my shoulders and on my heart, and put my attention span on my heart, and just kinda just think about them, yeah, or just dwell on them, be attentive to them, and it kinda lifts off, and it would start lifting off everything, kinda comes up and lifts off, you know? So,
Mhm.
anyone who wants to feel their energetic body, try to think of it that way. Try to like pay attention to where you want to feel the energy and see what's happening there. If you might get a message, try to blank your mind if you can. If you don't have to, you can let it run, but you still might get a message if you let your mind run. I've gotten some of the best messages that way.
You know what? That's so funny that we're talking about this because lately I've been trying to do kind of like a meditative state, and but I'm using the sun and the warmth of that energy and letting it like wrap itself around me, and I'm
Yeah.
meditating towards that positive sun energy, because the sun has got tons of energy, and
Oh
I
yeah.
want some of it. And so
Yeah.
but I can tell that I'm in a better mood when I do it, getting that positive, good sunshine energy.
Me too. That's a
And the
good
same with the
idea.
moon. And same with the moon. The moon has energy too,
Yeah, it
and I've
does.
been using the moon energy as well. A lot of people think of the moon energy as healing your
Yeah.
body, like it's time to heal it. And
Yeah.
so, anyway, I've just been practicing that a lot lately.
It's
And
really
so
interesting. Yeah.
it's kind of cool, to be able to get the energy from something and use it for yourself and
So you're
then
putting your attention on the
put it
sun,
out.
putting your attention on the moon, and
Yeah.
it's not
And
even
then,
there maybe, you know? You're just
right, I can
imagining it
just feel
sometimes.
it.
You just feel it,
Hmm.
yes, because you put your attention out there wherever the sun may be or the moon may
Yeah.
be, and there it is, you
And
feel
then
it.
I can feel it. I feel the energy around it and I feel it pulling in me,
Yeah,
like
right.
wrapping. I imagine it wrapping around me.
And so while you're imagining it, will you, like, put your attention wherever it may be going, or is it all at once, your attention on you, or
I start on my head and I go all the way down to my toes.
okay, perfect, love it.
Hmm.
Is that
And,
cool or
and, it,
what?
and it
Yeah.
works.
It does
It
work.
really does work.
It works for me too, and I
It puts
sometimes
me
though
in a
I don't
better
wanna get
mood.
out. Yeah, it does, it puts me in a better mood too, but sometimes I don't wanna get in a better mood. Do you ever feel that way too? Like, you just kinda wanna be.
Yeah, I think everybody does, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I know it's a little off topic, but I just thought of
No,
it.
not everybody wants to have positive energy all the time,
No, that's very
and
true.
that's okay too.
That is
There's
very true.
yin and the yang.
As long as you don't take it out on anybody, right?
Right. You can be in your mood,
Yeah, you can be in your
just
mood.
keep it
Just
to yourself.
keep your energy
Keep
close. Keep your
keep those
attention
vibes to
span.
yourself.
You keep that
Mm,
energy, attention span on you, no one else.
mhm. That's right.
Then you'll probably cheer up because you're in that misery loves company mode. I think when I feel that way anyway, when I feel like it's like a misery loves company kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you want somebody else to feel it with you. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. I mean, and then I guess I don't really have much else to say about this, Misty. You have anything you want to add, or
I just I think that there's all kind of energies out there, and we can use them in different ways.
absolutely?
There's, healing energies, there's positive energies, there's negative energies, there's, you know, all kinds out there. And just feeling it and getting to know the energy is a start.
That's a really good point. Not even.
We're made out of energy.
Well, it kind of wraps back around to you and Justin, how long you've been together, for example, or your husband. The
Mhm.
energy you would always know. The energy's been there.
Mhm.
So it's
It's
not necessarily a
familiar.
habit or yeah, the energy itself is familiar, not just his patterns and habits. Like you
Mhm.
just said, everything is energy. I do
Mhm.
believe that. I think most people will say if they believe in a spirit or anything other than what we see, it was what we get. I think most
Mhm.
people would agree that.
Well, I think that we have both learned something out of this.
I think I have,
That
definitely.
Yeah, I think I have too.
What'd you learn?
Next next time I go to a party, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, and next time actually, I'm gonna do this when the podcast's over, I'm gonna try your moon and sun I'm gonna try the sun
Do
meditation
it.
in particular. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, yeah.
Mhm. Do it.
Sounds good.
'Cause, I
Okay.
mean, I did the moon one. I had a strained muscle in my back, and I did the moon one, and I really concentrated on my back when I did it, and I tell you what, after that, it quit hurting. I swear it did.
Concentrated, that's another way of putting it, not just attention
Mhm.
span. Concentrate on something. It's kinda the same thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, it is.
Attention is more like, you start to put your attention, it's where you're what is attention? It's the same thing as what you're.
It is.
Yeah,
What
so
you're concentrating on.
concentrating on, yeah. It's concentrating to me seems more tangible, like of a word, because it's working
Mhm.
through it, but attention just is so abstract when I really think about it. But it's everybody does that. We're all like, "I'm
Attention.
paying attention to you." Yeah,
Mhm.
attention.
Attention.
What? I
Yeah.
mean, even the soldier call is like, "Attention."
I know, that's what I was thinking when I said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
I thought that was
Attention.
too. I was thinking Police Academy, I don't know why.
Yes. Oh, I love
I've
that
just
movie.
heard a lot of Police Academy references lately. I don't know why. I just have. Maybe it was.
That's
I don't know.
funny.
Yeah, it's just been happening.
I
But
haven't heard that in a while.
I used to watch that over and over and over and
I did
over again.
too.
I can't remember any of it.
Watch it again. Yeah.
I
I
do
haven't
little
watched it in
parts.
so long.
Yeah, I love that. Those old
It was a
ladies.
good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
So, Misty, I guess I'll thank our sponsor, Everclear. Everclear, who we love. Everclear.com is an advice website and app where you can get advice from psychics and empaths so you can get the clarity you need to create the life you deserve.
You deserve it. You deserve it, darling.
So now we're calming down again.
We are calm. Calm energy.
And it
Calm energy.
that is how a hypnotist works. They put your
I think
attention to sleep.
you're right.
Interesting.
Sleepy time.
Listeners,
Goodbye. We
goodbye,
love you.
Misty.
Goodbye, Lisa.
Go put your attention somewhere else. Peace.
Positive.
Positive attention. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.